Hey guys, welcome back. We are again trying to explore the Temple of the Cold Darkness, our first dungeon for the game NoteQuest by Tiago Junges of coisinhaverde. The same guy that produced the Ronin game that I enjoyed so much. And we are having a lot of fun with NoteQuest. However, in the first two gameplay videos in this Temple of the Cold Darkness, we did lose Tobias, the elf guard. He died by imps. What was the cause of death? Imps! Fucking loads of them! Yeah, basically we came across the room here, numbered 7, and there were 12 imps. Oh, and it was just too much. It was just too much for him to deal with. Because at that point, I don't think you can run away, and it just all went pear-shaped. So Tobias got basically butchered by these imps. Could things have gone differently? Well, after the second gameplay session, once Tobias had kind of died, and I was able to take a kind of a pause, I did go onto the Facebook page and kind of looked for a few answers to some questions that I had. The first one being, can you run away from a combat? And I couldn't find an answer. So I think the answer for that is no. You can't escape a fight once you've started it. However, I think I did a few things wrong, based on what I found in the Facebook, trying to find answers to my questions. So before we create the new character and continue our temple exploration, I would just like to highlight a few things that I may have got wrong in the previous videos, but also maybe raise a couple of house rules that I'll be using from now on. So the first thing is when you do combat. And again, I don't think it's actually made clear in the rules. But when I was doing combat, I was spreading the damage over more than one monster. So for example, we had orcs, and the orcs had 6 hit points. So if I would do 7 damage, for example, I would kill one orc and then 1 point of damage would carry over to the other orc. In the last battle we had against the Imps had 2 hit points each. So again, when I was rolling damage, if I rolled 4 damage, I would say that I killed 2 Imps. Now here's the thing. On the Facebook page, the answer came back that no, your attacks will only hit one creature at a time. There is no overflow of the damage. What does that mean? Well, what that means is that finding a horde of tiny creatures with low health is actually a lot more dangerous than having a few creatures with high health. Because when you're doing an attack, you can only kill one of them at a time. Yeah? Like I said, I was up against 2 orcs. Each of them had 6 hit points. I would prefer that fight rather than going up to 12 imps any day of the week, because against the imps, I wouldn't be killing 2 or 3 per round. I'd be killing a maximum of 1. So even if I'm rolling 6 damage, I use 2 to kill an imp. The other 4 is wasted, according to the feedback I got on the Facebook group. Now that is terrifying. The fact that I can only apply damage to 1 enemy per round, that basically means that that room of imps is a death sentence. It's just physically impossible for me to survive that. So here will be my first house rule. Do I use that official rule? Or do I carry on as I have been doing in the past, or in the last videos, where the damage will flow over onto other monsters? I think what I'm gonna do is, maybe for this video, for this session, I will use the rules as per the Facebook clarification. And then we'll see whether it's worth going back to the way that I was doing it, or whether we should play according to how the rules are supposed to be played. I.e., you damage only one enemy. No matter how many enemies there are, you only apply damage to one enemy. That sounds to me extremely and overly vicious. But I think for this session we will use that and we will see what happens. It'll probably end up with me losing another character, but we'll see what happens. Second, doors. The question of whether I can run away from a fight, like in the last video, I came across these 12 imps and I was thinking, I'm doomed. There's nothing that I can do because I can't run away. The rules don't give any rules about running away. However, what I did find, again, on Facebook, on the Facebook group, was basically, if you activate a trap on the door, or if you break the door down, then you automatically enter combat. If the door is unlocked, or if you unlock the door, or if you disarm the trap, you can basically look inside the room and decide if you want to enter or not. So unless you're activating a trap or breaking the door, you have the option to peek around the door and see what awaits you, and then you can make a decision to enter or not. So what you would do is you would roll the content, roll the monster, and then decide if you wanted to go in or not. That, I think, is a good thing, because I was playing it so that when you opened the door you had to fight. If I'd known this before, I would have looked in the room, seen 12 bloody imps and said, no mate, no way, I'm getting out of here. So that's a good thing, I think. Like I say, as long as you don't trigger a trap or break the door, you can peek into the room first and decide whether you want to enter. So I like that one. I'm going to keep that one. The third thing is regarding traps. Now again, I did watch videos where basically they were doing the door, rolling to see what the door was. If it was a trap, they basically then did the disarming thing on these videos that I was watching. And I did the same thing in the previous videos, where if I rolled for the door and it came up to be a trap, I would then spend a torch and disarm the trap. Apparently that's wrong. Apparently, again, according to Tiago, you are supposed to, if you want to disarm traps, you have to spend a torch before you make the roll. So it is something that you do before you even know if there's a trap or not. If you open the door and you roll a 1, it says here, forgive the English because it's not his first language. It says you should activate a trap. According to Tiago, there's nothing you can do. You've activated the trap, it happens. You don't get a chance to disarm it. If you want to use the disarm, the disarm traps ability, where you spend a torch, you're basically doing it in case there's a trap. You could use a torch and state that you are disarming traps. You then roll and find out that it's unlocked. Well, you've just wasted a torch. Apparently, that's how it works. Yeah? And I think it's the same for things like if you find secret passages, and if you find a secret passage and there's a trap, same thing. Before you roll for the secret passage, you have to use a torch just in case. If there's no trap, you've wasted a torch. If there is a trap, then you're safe. But you're spending a torch either way. So again, that's another thing that I have confirmed over on Facebook that I was doing wrong. Now again, do I want to use a house rule to allow me to do what I was doing and what I've seen on other videos, where if you activate a trap, you have the ability to spend a torch to disarm it? Do I want to use that as a house rule? Well, again, like with the combat, I'm going to use the nasty, vicious, proper way for this session. So for this session, for this video, I'm gonna use the combat rule where I can only apply damage to one monster. I'm going to use the trap rule where if I don't spend a torch before the trap, then the trap will activate. I'm going to use that for this video and see what happens, and then make a decision whether I want to introduce my house rules regarding whether the official rules are going to be followed for this for this gameplay sessions of mine, this playthrough. Because what I can see is that with all the official rules, I kind of get the feeling that we'll be going back to town and city and exiting the dungeon a lot more than if we can apply damage to more than one monster, if we have the chance to disarm after the trap. I get the feeling that if we follow the rules as they were supposed to be done and as has been confirmed on Facebook, I really do have the feeling that we're going to be exiting the dungeon a hell of a lot more, especially to replenish torches. And I don't know whether that's a good thing, whether to have that, leaving the dungeon so many times is actually a good thing, or whether it would break up the flow of the game. But again, I'm going to try and see. So this session, we're going to do everything how it's supposed to be done. No house rules. Okay, in terms of the dungeon, because I'm now bringing a new character, I have to re-roll for monsters in all of the rooms, except for room 7, which still has the remainder of the imps, but they are fully healed up. So there are now, let me check, 7 imps. I think I killed 5. So there are still 7 imps in room 7 here. In here is also the corpse of Tobias, the elf guard, my last character. So in here is his corpse, his short sword, his cultist's helmet, 2 keys, a potion of fury, an idol worth 3 gold, and 99 coins. That's all in that room. So I don't know if it's worth going there. I'd like to go back there and strip the corpse of all its stuff, but 7 imps, and again, remember, following the rules as they're supposed to be done, I'm only going to be able to kill 1 imp per turn. So it's going to take me 7 turns to kill them, unless I carry over the damage. So should I do that? There's no way that I can survive 7 turns. Even against imps, they're only doing 1 damage each, but first turn will be 7, possibly 6, and 6, possibly 5, then 5, possibly 4. It's going to kill me. Bloody imps. So I don't know whether I'll pursue that. Also in room 7, there is a small altar with 3 coins still on there, and there is possibly a secret passage. Because I didn't kill the monsters, I didn't get a chance to loot or explore that room. What else is there? In room 5 was a chest, but we did empty that chest. In room 6, there is a chest that we forgot to open. So there is a chest here that I could come down and explore. But like I mentioned, room 5 and room 6, I would have to actually re-roll for the monsters to see if there's anything in there. So let us create our new character, and then we'll start going back to the dungeon. So the first thing we need to do is to roll a race for my new character, and we get 8. This time we have a dwarf. Okay. 18 hit points. I'll just write it here because the class may make some modifications. Okay, when you roll to find secret passages, roll 2 dice and discard the lowest. Where's that going to go? Okay, so secret passage. Roll 2d6, pick best. Alright, that's the dwarf ability. Now we have to roll for the class. So I am a dwarf, dwarf blacksmith. Alright, so the blacksmith, I can repair armor by spending 1 torch. So I don't have to go back to the city to repair my armor. I just have to spend 1 torch and I can repair an armor. So 1 piece of armor per torch. Okay. I get plus 4 hit points. So that becomes 22 hit points, which is better. Thank you. What else do we get? Weapon. The blacksmith starts with a hammer. Hammer time. but it's also 1d6, so I'll still be doing the same amount of damage. All right. Another thing was that my last character had that potion of fury, and I was discussing last time whether I should have taken that fury. To be honest, against imps, it's worthless, because it gives you +2 damage until the end of the fight, but you can only kill one. Again, according to the rules as Facebook says, you can only kill one guy per turn anyway, and they've only got 2 hit points. So the potion of fury is kind of wasted on these. It would be useful against the orcs, but not so useful against the imps because they've got a low hit point to begin with. If I can carry over the damage onto other monsters, yes, of course, potion of fury is much more useful. Right, so we have a dwarf blacksmith. I will call this guy, what shall I call this guy? Kudin. We'll call this guy Kudin, the dwarf blacksmith. Right, and that is all we have to begin with. I have my 10 torches. We don't get any spells to begin with. All right, so we're ready to go. We don't need to build a dungeon because I'm going back to the Temple of the Cold Darkness. So let's go to the temple. Right, so we are now starting the temple again. So we come here, we have our dwarf blacksmith Kudin. He enters the Temple of Cold Darkness. Now, where do I want to go? At the moment, I've got a bunch of options. I can go through these rooms, room 1, 2, 3, and 4, to reach that unknown door. I haven't rolled for that door yet. But it means having to go through 4 rooms, and I've got to roll for monsters each time again. Another option is there's a door down the bottom of the starting corridor that hasn't been checked yet. The third option is I come into room 5. There's an unexplored door there. Or the last option is to come all the way down, going through room 5, rolling for monsters, room 6, rolling for monsters, and also investigating the chest, and then going to room 7, trying to defeat 7 imps, and then looting my corpse, and I think, yes, like I say, there's a altar with 3 coins as well, and possibly a secret passage. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this room that I want to kind of go for, but those imps are terrifying me. So, give me a couple of seconds and we will start our journey. All right, what are we going to do? I think, the thing is, there's too much down there. There's 7 imps. I'm only going to be able to kill 1 per turn. So, let's say I kill 1. They then do 6 damage to me. I kill another, then they do 5 damage, so that's 11. Then I kill another, that's 4. I think the cumulative total is just going to be too much for me to deal with. 7 enemies, even though they're doing 1 damage each, it's actually, let's make a note. I know that in room 7 there are imps. There's 7 left. They've got 2 hit points and they do 1 damage. They don't do anything else. I mean, like I say, the creatures are minuscule and not a big problem until there's loads. Then they're a big problem. So I don't know. Maybe I'll explore around here first, see if I can get anything that can help me. Maybe health potions or maybe something else, and then maybe I can go back and deal with the imps. Because like I say, I think 7 imps at the moment is still too much. The cumulative damage, it's going to take me 7 turns to kill them. I think it's just too much. Unless in the next video, and I'm still alive, I decide to follow my house rule where the damage will flow to the next. Okay, let's just do basic first. Right, I think I'm going to come to, let's go. Right, let's go into room, let's go through this door here. This door is unlocked. I'm going to investigate room 5. So what that means is I'm going to look first, see what's in there, and decide whether it's worth going in there to investigate this door. If there's some big nasty 12 bloody imps again, then I know I don't have to go in there and I'll just continuing down there. So we are going to investigate this room. So we're going to peek around the door. The content's already been done, so I don't have to roll the content. It's just the monsters I need to re-roll. So we're rolling and we get a 7, no monsters. Phew. Okay, so I can enter this room, not a problem. There's nothing in here. There's an open chest that I've already emptied. And we've got this door. There isn't anything else in there, is there? No. I am keeping a note of all the different rooms and special things that I need to remember. Both in terms of the game, but also in terms of when I do my video editing. Yeah? So I'm going to check out this door. Now, again, we're going to use the rules as they're supposed to be done. If I want to disarm traps, I need to use the torch now before I roll on here. Now, most people would say, what's the chance of a trap? It's only if you roll a 1. Yeah, well, I roll a lot of 1s. Again, I forgot this. As soon as you enter the dungeon, you use 1 torch. So cross that off. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to use a torch to check for traps. I'm just going to test it. Oh, but I don't have my keys anymore, do I? All right, so we're rolling. The door is 5. It's unlocked. There's lucky. So this door is unlocked. I can get rid of the question mark. Dum, dum, dum. There you go. Question mark's gone. The door's unlocked. We're going from a room. It is a 6. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. It's a staircase anyway. Staircase with a door at the end. Okay. I think I'm going to make the staircase. What did I make last time? 1, 2, 3. I made it 4 last time, so let's do the same thing. Now, in the rules, it says that once you've gone down 2 levels, with 2 staircases, then you find the final boss. The thing is, this doesn't count because it's technically on the same level as this other staircase. So I'm not going to find the final boss yet. This is just another staircase bringing me down to the same level as this. Alright, so we find a staircase leading down, so I don't need to roll for contents or monsters. But there is another door at the end. So again, we are going to investigate the door as the end. We get a 6. Unlocked. Marvelous. And again, we are going to check what is on the other side. So we are from a staircase. So we roll and see what's the other side. We get a 4. A corridor with 2 other doors. All right, now do I want to continue going this way or do I want to come this way? Because there's a door there. So I could link this corridor to this door here. That kind of makes sense. And then put another door the other side. So I think that's what I'll do. So we have a corridor. What did I roll? 4. Corridor with 2 other doors. So I'm going to, because it's the same level as well. This is now on the 2nd level. So I can link them with a corridor. So I'm going to do corridor here, like that. And it has a door. I'm going to put the door here. And this door already exists, so it's just leading into that other corridor. Now what that has done is it's closed off this area here, so this can't be anything else. So we will shade this just to show that it's dead space. It's rock, it's wall, it's stone, it's sand, it's non-explorable territory. Right. So I've now basically a bit of a weird architectural design, having 2 staircases basically leading to the same place. But who knows? I've got a choice now. I can go through this door here, or I can check that door. There's no point checking that door, to be honest. I'll just come back up this way and come down here. But I'd have to re-roll for... Actually, I can check 6, can't I? I mean, I'd roll for monsters, but there is a chest in there. I don't have to go in here. So I'll do that. So I'll go back up to room 5, come back down this other staircase, check through this. This door has been unlocked, so I'll check through this door and see if there's any monsters in room 6. Let's have a look and see. Is there anything in there? We got a 5. D6 serpents. Oh crap. Alright, so this is room 6. There are 6 serpents. I'm rolling maximum dice. And these have 2 hit points each. They do 1 damage, but they also have poison, poison, baby. Alice Cooper, wonderful song. Right, poison. What does poison do? All damage from this creature cannot be absorbed by armor or other means. Ooh, I don't have armor. But again, I'm worried about the number of enemies because again, we're using the full rules as per the Facebook. I can't kill more than one a turn. So even if I creep in and kill them, I'll be killing one. That means they'll hit me for 5 with poison. I'll kill another one possibly. That'll be another 4 with poison. Oh, it's too much. The cumulative damage is just going to kill me. So I think forget that chest. I could also try to sneak in and move silently, but I have to roll a dice for each enemy in the room, for each monster. And if any of them's a 1, they see me and attack me first. So sneaking is only really an option when you've got low quantity of enemies. When you've got 6 enemies or 7 enemies, that's kind of a real risk to try and move silently. And I just noticed room 6 has 6 enemies. Room 7 has 7 enemies. It's a bit of a coincidence. So forget that. We're going back up here and we're going to try that door there, the new door. So we're rolling to see what door is, and we get a 6. Unlocked again. Rolling a fair few 6s. I don't trust my dice, it's trolling me. I'm rolling 6s when it's not really necessary. When I need it, it's going to roll a 1, I betcha. Right, so the door's unlocked. We are going to have a peek and see what's the other side. So we are in a corridor, and we get a wide room with 2 other doors. So we can do, a wide room. So I'm doing wide rooms as being 2 by 4. And it has 2 other doors. So I'll put 1 other door here. Question mark. And I'll put another door here. Question mark, because I don't know whether they're locked or trapped or anything yet. Okay. What's inside? It's a room, so we have to check the content. We roll a 9. 2d6 paintings of demons worth 1 coin each. It may have a secret passage. Okay. Okay. So I'll just put that so I can remember. It's 9. Any monsters in here? Yes. Shit. 10. A serpent golem. 10 hit points, 5 damage, poison. But there's only 1 of them. All right, so this is the new room. So this will be room 8. So room 8 has 2d6 paintings, 10 paintings, and they're worth 1 coin each. We also have, so this is room 8, a serpent golem. Okay. It has poison again, so I can't use any armor, but I don't have armor anyway, so it's okay. 10 hit points. It does 5 damage. Now, and there is possibly a secret passage. All right. So that's room 8 here. There are also 2 other doors. Now, do I want to risk it? At the moment, I've got nothing to boost my damage or armor or healing or anything like that. Now, I could kill him in 2 hits. He's going to get at least 1 hit on me. I've got 22. Is it worth the risk? Where else do I have to explore? I can come back up and explore this door here. That one's going to be at a bit of a risk because I'll be checking 4 rooms. I think at the moment I'm not going to go in there yet. I think I'm going to come all the way back and I'm going to check out this door here in the starting corridor. Just to see all my options. 4 unlocked. Okay, so I haven't found any locked doors yet, which is useful because I don't have a key. Alright, so we are at this door here. What's on the other side? So we are in a corridor, so we're rolling. We get a 1, it's a small room with another door. Okay, so let's do it like this. Small room is 2 by 2. There is another door, but again, this is on a different level to this. This section here is actually one level below. So I'll put the door here. Question mark. What's in the room? Content 6. A corpse with 1 treasure. Ooh. Okay, treasures are good. Any monsters in here? Please no, please no. 8. No monsters! Ha 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 ha! Alright, so in here is a corpse with 1 treasure. Now, I'm going to make a note of this. It doesn't sound like much, but when I actually do the graphic version of this, it'll be nice to put a little corpse in there, a little image. So I mark this down as room 9. So we got a corpse in here. And there is 1 treasure. Okay, sweet. So we'll go into this room and we'll see what treasure it is. Roll a d6. A 3. A magic scroll. Random basic magic, use once. Alright, so we have a magic scroll. And it has basically 1 spell, 1 use. So the maze... Again, on my quick reference sheet, I did actually put the spell table here. So it has 1 use of 4. Cold Ray. Now that could be damn useful. Deals 4 damage to 1 monster and it cannot attack next turn. Oh, that could be good against the bloody golem. I do 4 damage immediately to it. It can't attack me. And then I'll attack normally and I could kill it before it even attacks me. Ooh. But the scroll is 1 use only. Still, useful. Not going to say no. But this is only 1 use. Okay. Alright, that's all that's in this room here. Right, so let's check that door. We get a 4 unlocked again. Wow. All these doors being unlocked is really helping me to reserve my torches. Because to unlock a door, you've got to use a torch. Right, so it's unlocked. Now I want to see what's on the other side. So we're in a room. So what's on the other side? We get another small room with another door. Okay. So we'll just continue on, continuing oning. Another small room with another door. I think I'll put the door... I'll leave some space here, I think. So we'll put the door here, I think. So again, got to check the content. Is there anything inside? We get 7. A chest surrounded by melted candles. Okay, so there is a chest in here. Any monsters? 8. No monsters. Ooh, bloody hell. Excellent. All right, so we'll go into here. We'll open the chest. Now again, with a chest, you're rolling 2 dice. The highest tells you how many coins, and the lowest is how many treasures. But if both are 1s, it's a twap. Ooh, son of a bitch. Okay, so I get 2 coins. That's the first treasure I found, and I get 1 treasure. Well, we rolled a 3. It's another scroll. Another scroll. What spell do we have this time? 2. Light. Creates a globe of light that is worth a torch but does not use a hand. I mean, this is useful if I have a 2-handed weapon. Can I use 2 weapons? Is there a skill that allows ambidexterity? I don't know. Right, so we got 2 scrolls, 1 of cold ray and 1 of light, and I found 2 coins. Wow. All right, so I forgot to put a question mark there. Don't know that door yet. Right, so that chest was that. We're going to check that door. Carrying on the first level, we get a trap, tickable. All right, so we open the chest. So we test the door. It's a trap. So we're rolling, and again, I can't disarm the trap because again, we're following the rules as per, and you have to do the disarm trap before you actually open the door. You can't do it afterwards. Again, I may introduce a house rule to change that. So what trap hits me? 4. A dart hits me, 1 damage. 21. Okay. Oh Christ, look what happens if I'd rolled a 1. A blade falls from the ceiling. Roll the dice. On a 2, you lose one of your arms, and on a 1, you die. Holy crap. Shit. Alright. So, the door here was trapped. What that means is that if there are monsters the other side, they will attack me. I can't sort of just peek and close the door. I have to do combat, and they will attack first. So, hopefully there's not a room after this. So we are checking what's next. We are in a room. We're checking what's the other side. We roll a 4, a wide room. Jeez. So a wide room is 2 by 4. I think I'm going to do this. Like that. Like that. And like that. And it has no doors. So this is another dead end. Right, now we need to check content. A 5. Unknown creature statues, it may have a secret passage. Okay. Again, I'll just leave that there so I can remember which one it is. Okay, monsters. Oh God. What do we get? 8. No monsters. Oh, thank fuck for that. All right, so there's no monsters in that room, so luckily the trap didn't cause me any more issues. However, there could be a secret passage. And I have another area here which I need to shade. Okay. So I do have the possibility of a secret passage. Now for secret passages you need to spend a torch to search. So I'm going to do that. I'll spend a torch. So it's only the second torch that I've used. So now we have to roll on the secret passage and see what's inside. We get a 5. We found a hidden chest. Very nice. So we're rolling. Very nice. We get 6 coins. So now we've got 8 coins and we have 4 treasures. Hells yeah. This is better. So the first treasure is a 4, a valuable jewel worth 2d6 times 10 coins. 6. Okay. So we find a jewel. That is worth, I can't spell, a jewel that is worth 60 coins. That's the first treasure. Second treasure, we've got 4. Yeah, I need to keep that there. Remind me that there's 4. So the second one, so I've got 3 left. The second one is a 2. Health potion, yes. This is what I need. So health potion recovers all HP, okay. 2 left. A 1. An idol worth 3 coins. Okay, and then the last one, another idol worth 3 coins. Okay. So I've got 3 things worth money, and I got a health potion is really useful, and I've now got 8 coins. Okay, so that room's done. That room is done. There's no other exits. So, what are my options now? Again, I can come back down here. We've got 6 serpents there. We've got 7 imps there. We've got 1 serpent golem there. But that's blocking 2 other doors. And again, I need to find that 3rd level to find the boss. So this is the 2nd level. So that is probably worth more investigating. The other option is to come back this way and find out what's through that door. Okay, so I have a cold ray scroll and a health potion. I think I'll take on the serpent. I think the serpent golem. Right, so we're going to go back down here to room 8. Room 8 has those 10 paintings and possibly another secret passage, but it has that serpent golem. So we're gonna... Okay, so using a scroll or spell, I think counts as your attack. So we're going to go in there, we're going to attack the serpent golem. So first of all, I am going to use my cold ray scroll. So that will do 4 damage to the creature. So he's on 10, he's now down to 6. Cannot attack this turn. Okay, sweet. So I do that. So that scroll is now gone. So I've used that scroll, so I need to put here magic. Okay. So it did 4 damage to him. He can't attack, so now it's back to me. I will attack with my sword. Hammer. I'll attack with my hammer. Actually, this probably looks like the thing that I'm up against. So I'm going to attack for d6. Dead! I killed it, little sod. So I killed the serpent golem with the cold ray spell and a mighty whack of my hammer. Nice. And in this room, we have 10 paintings worth, 10 paintings. Can I carry all 10? I can't, can I? At the moment, I can only carry 8, because I think that counts as 1 item each, doesn't it? I think I'll leave them here at the moment, and then maybe on the way out, I'll pick up as many as I can carry in the remaining item space. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, secret, do I want to check for secret passage? Yeah, let's check for a secret passage. So I'm going to use another torch. Rolling for secret passage. You son of a bitch. No! No! 3. You fall into a ditch. Spend 1 torch to go out. Okay, so, Jesus, damn it. Alright, so I didn't take any damage, luckily, but I lost another torch. So I've now used 4 torches. No secret passage or anything. Damn it. Alright, so we have checked for the passage here, which was a bitch. 7, again, there could be a secret passage here as well, but I've got to get rid of those imps first. Alright, so this room is now empty. I'm going to investigate this door here. So we are rolling to check the door. What do we have? A 5. Unlocked. Very nice. So the door is unlocked. What's going to be the other side? We are moving from a room. We get a 4. It's a wide room with no other exits. A wide room with no other exits again. It's another dead end. Okay. Check for content. We get an 8. A small altar with d6 coins. Okay, so this will be room 10. Okay. So room 10. Small altar. How many coins? D6 coins. 4. May have a secret passage. Okay, possible. Secret passage. Okay. But I need to see if there's any monsters in here. So we're rolling for monsters. We get an 8. No monsters. Okay, sweet. So I will go into this room, take the gold. So I've now got 12. That's it. Do I want to check for a secret passage? Yeah, what the hell. Check for the secret passage. We get a 2. Nothing here. So there's nothing there. And I have checked for the secret passage. Again, I'm making these notes more in terms of my editing for the video. I've taken the gold from there. All right, so I think what I'm going to do now, because this is another dead end, what I'm going to do, should I check? I'll check this door just to see what's what. So we check that door, we get a 2, it's locked. Okay, so I need to spend a torch to unlock it. I can do that since I've got torches left. So we unlock the door, and I'm going to peek through the door to see what's the other side. We are going to check. We get 8. Another small altar with D6 coins. So this will be room. Oh, I haven't checked what room it is first. Okay, hang on. So it is. Okay, so we get 8 small altar, but I have to check what exactly is the other side first because it might not be a room. So we're in a room. We are checking what's on the other side of the door. It's a 3. It is a medium-sized room, but again, no exits. Oh dear. And this is a medium-sized room. Medium-sized room is 3x3. I can't fit a 3x3 here. So what I will do is I will make it as big as I can. Like so. It's not exactly 3x3, but it will do. And there's no other exits. So this will be room 11. So room 11, again, is the small altar with 4 coins, possible secret. Okay. I'm going to check for monsters. Are there any monsters in there? We rolled an 8. No monsters. Okay. So we can go in there, we can take the gold, so I get another 4, so it's now 16. Do I want to check? I've only got 4. Yeah, let's check for a secret. So I'll use another torch. Check for a secret passage. Get a 2. Nothing. What a waste. And again, I've checked. Check the room. And we are pretty much done. All right, so I've got there are no further exits here. So the only place we can go now is here. Because this is all dead ends now. We went down to the 2nd level, but it's all dead ends. So we've got to come back this way. That's the only other path I have to go now. But my torches are running low. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the dungeon. I'm going to leave the dungeon, replenish, rest, and end this gameplay video. And then we'll bring him back to explore again in another video. Okay. So I think for this video, we're just going to finish things off with me coming back to room 8. In room 8, we have 10 paintings. I can carry 8 paintings. So I'll pick up, again, I think this comes under items. So I've got 8 paintings worth 8 gold. And then we'll come back and then we'll exit the dungeon. We will exit the dungeon, go back to town. I will rest. This costs me 1 coin, so 15. So I'm now back up to 22. I'm going to I don't need to fix armor, don't have any. Torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 8 coins left, but now I have full restock of my torches. Good. Get rid of the little pieces of eraser. I will sell off the idols and jewels and paintings that I found. So that gives me an extra 66, 74, 82. So it gives me 82 gold. The paintings are gone. I've sold those. Again, sorry about the camera shake. The jewel and the idols are gone. And I've now got 82 coins. That's not the problem. The problem is, on my map, I've now only got one path. I've now only got one path available to me. Every other way has been blocked off. Now, like I mentioned before, to get to the final boss, you've either got to go down 2 levels. I only went down 1 level. Both these staircases came from 1 level down to the 2nd level. So like I said, I've got to get down to the 3rd level. So I still need to find another 2 more staircases. Or, if everything's a dead end, the last room that I get to is going to be the boss room. So I think that will be the end for this gameplay video. A little bit long, I'm sorry. But in the next gameplay episode, we'll come back to the temple with Kudin, the dwarf blacksmith, and we will have to go this way. Sorry, not that way. This way, isn't it? So I only have to check room 3 and 4. There's no door here. Oh, okay. That's actually a little bit easier, because instead of having to go through 4 potential monster-filled rooms, I've only got to go through 2. But that's the only path I've got left open to me. Alright, so we're going to call it a day for this video. I'm back in town, recuperating, selling, making lots of money. I am now going to prep for the next video. So the next video, we're coming back and we're going to try and go this way. It's the only way left to us. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that by now, again, I don't know when I'm going to actually publish these videos or when they're going to come out, but I'm hoping that you guys have looked into this game, NoteQuest by Thiago Junges, by coisinhaverde. I'll put links and everything in the description. It is well worth a look, and like I say, the basic game, pay what you want. You want it for free? Put 0. It's a brilliant game, and that's what we're doing at the moment. We are playing the basic game. But I recommend getting the expanded version. It's $2. And as you're going to find out later, as I continue on this NoteQuest journey, we're going to move into the expanded game, which has so much more. Highly recommended. So I think this is gameplay 3 finished. I have to double check. I think this is gameplay 3. We've been to the temple 3 times. Number 4 is coming up soon. Will Kudin survive? Will we run into more dead ends? So anyhow, guys, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. It would really help the channel and help me to do more of these kind of videos. So stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in, I think it's part 4, in the temple again. Cheers.